What is Ian Garry doing with this trash talk? He just makes it so hard to root for him. He makes it so fucking hard. It doesn't have to be this hard, but he likes to pick the worst scab there is. Like something that's impossible to get behind. With Carlos Prates, he's talking about how he's a quitter.
But they've never seen a fight where I quit mid-fight. So when I seen that, right, he put his hand in the air, he waved at the ref and said, I'm done. I have never seen that in MMA. Now, we're talking about this guy being one of the baddest men in the division, 10-fight knockouts. Well, let's show the true Carlos Prates as well. When the going gets tough, he quits. And on Saturday night, I'm going to put him in that position where he has to make a choice, and I want him to quit.
The fight that he's referring to was 13 years ago. 13 years ago. Since then, it's been a knockout fest for Carlos Prates. He also said that he's got Brazil on his side. The fuck you do, guy. I love you. I want to root for you. But the fuck you do. And it's not the first time that I think he's made a mistake in his trash talk. It's also with like Neil Magny, talking about how Neil hit his kid or something like that.
I have to go to Neil. Neil, I'm curious what you think when you hear
No.
this.
Neil's not answering the question. He's going to sit there and he's going to be fucking quiet. Nobody, there is no fucking right to ever put your hand on a kid. Ever. Discipline anything.
You want to play victim so bad, bro.
Mate, you're a father. You never lay your fucking hands on a child ever.
You know exactly the
Yesterday
statement,
you
you know
said
for a fact I'll never put a hand on a
Yesterday
child.
you said I'm a father. I've been accustomed to that type of beating.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm going to whoop that ass on Saturday.
And then when we had Jeff Neal, he printed out a picture of his mugshot and made a t-shirt. It's like, how am I'm trying to root for you. I want to. Everything in my soul says, Ian Garry, let's fucking go. Be anything else. Make fun of, I don't know. Make fun of, I don't know. I don't know what you should do. But Ian's a good talker. It's not like he's a bad talker. He's got an incredible self-belief about him. The words that come out of his mouth, it'll get you fired up. He's got that it factor when it comes to speaking. He just hasn't nailed the trash talk yet. He just hadn't nailed it. We need somebody in there giving him some better things to go after so the fans can ride with you, dog. I'm not going to jump on a Neil Magny hits his kid's bandwagon, dog. I'm just not. I'm not. It's uncomfortable, and he's a nice fucking guy from all I know. So I wish, as Ian progresses in this division, if he does, let's just find some new things. Let's find some better things, some topics, something funny maybe. Doesn't have to be so serious. Let's get something funny in there. Carlos Prates is a quitter? Sure. Back in, let's see, May 13th of 2012 against Rafael Nunez, Carlos Prates is a quitter. He's now on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fight KO streak. I can't get behind this. I also do find it ironic that the other person that got this sort of criticism was his own teammate in Charles Oliveira. And we saw how that worked out for the guys that were preaching it. Michael Chandler, Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier, KO, fucking sub. So you think he'd know. You think he would have learned. You think Carlos would have been like, or you think Charles would have been like, hey man, people change, people evolve. That was 13 years ago. You can find something better. Let's get something better for you, huh? He's got to have some inside beef on one Carlos Prates. He used to train at Shoot the Box. We could have found something a little bit better. But no, that's Ian Garry for you. He's one of those guys that I think needs to be mad at you. He needs to be angry at you. He needs a reason to be pissed off. That's what gets him off. He's got that sort of Michael Jordan mentality when it comes to fighting, which, seems to have worked. He's a bad motherfucker. Only loss he's taken in not only his UFC career, but his fighting career has been to one Shavkat Rakhmonov on short notice. A bad dude and a serious problem for Carlos Prates. As much as I love the nightmare Carlos Prates, a serious fucking problem. A big step up. And not a step up that he was supposed to take. Let's remember that. It was supposed to be Jeff Neal after Neil Magny. The same sort of progression that Ian Garry took himself. Neil Magny, Jeff Neal, MVP. Short notice against Shavkat. He was supposed to fight Joaquin Buckley. We're going to get that same progression from Carlos Prates here. Neil Magny, Jeff Neal, probably somebody else, and then, maybe a Joaquin Buckley or something like that. That would have been fucking awesome too.